Hello guys, hope you all are enjoying the Saturday and we have some big games coming up today. I've already shared fantasy previews for all these three games, but it's time to do something a little bit different and interesting with the Exchange22 app where you simply buy and sell players, no hassle of making the full team and yet make some profit. So let's look at an example. If I buy Tim Seifert for 28 rupees, if I feel he's going to perform in the game, I buy him for that price. If he crosses 28 points in the game, I get a profit. So example, if he crosses and if he gets 50 points in the game, I get 50 rupees back on the 28 rupee investment. On the same end, if he gets only 10 points in the game, I get rupees 10 back. So that is how it works. On the other end, you can also sell him if you feel like he's not going to perform in the game. How many points will he get and how they will be calculated? It's quite similar to Dream 11. Their point system is within the app itself. You can check it out from here. The app link is in the description, so it's going to be quite easy for you to figure the whole thing out. So let's make life one step easier and figure out which are the real worthy buys for this game. So I feel like Kyron Pollard at 25 rupees, if he's batting first, is a decent choice, especially because he bowled his full quota of 4 overs in the last game. So that makes him a very handy option, especially if he is batting first, because his bowling is not guaranteed, but he fields in high traffic areas. Sunil Narayan, if he is batting first and bowling second, is a good choice because he's going to open the batting. So let's assume even if he gets somewhere about 15 points with the bat and he gets a wicket or so in bowling second, you can expect more than one wicket, then you can get a profit, else he's slightly overpriced. And Ravi Rampal, if he is bowling first, because he's going to bowl at the death, so one wicket should be a minimum. Even in the worst sort of form, he conceded like a 50 odd in the last game. But if he's the only pacer who's playing as the key pacer, he should bowl full 4 overs, so 2 wickets can be possible. Then we look at the other set of players. Again, Anderson Phillip falls in the same bracket as Ravi Rampal. If he's bowling first, you can take him. Then we look at the Jamaica batting. I don't see anyone who's too worthy from the section worth buying, because 30 is like sort of an average score that they get, and at 30 at most of this pricing you will only get back investment, so it's slightly risky, so I would not opt for that. But in the bowling section, again, Miguel Pretorius bowling first, 2 wickets and your job is done. Chris Green, if he's bowling second, I will consider him. These are my two options from this section. So yeah, I always mention that when I play on this app, I prefer making selective picks rather than picking everyone for no reason and then making nothing out of it, because that is the real skill that you need here. You need to select specific players based on the toss and based on certain scenarios rather than going for everyone. So that is the first game wrapped up. Now we have the India Legends game. In this game, I feel like too many of the players are overpriced, because I'm not sure about whether conditions are going to be batting conducive. Sachin 34, Yuvraj 40, no certainty on whether he'll bowl or not. Same for Raina. So I feel they're slightly overpriced. But who are the players that we can pick? I feel like Pragyan Ojha, if he's bowling second and if the Indian team has only 5-6 bowling options, he should bowl a decent amount. Same for Bhaji. So I think these are decent choices for you to make. Vinay Kumar, if the team is bowling first, is a good choice to make. From the South African section, I think Johan Botha at 23 is a very decent choice if he's bowling second. And he's someone who has recently retired, so maybe he's a little higher on practice and skill. So at 23, if he takes a wicket and one catch, or even like 1, 4 or 6, I guess that puts you in profit. And if he takes more than that, then it's great profit. Makai Antini bowling first, okay choice. Don't know about his fitness, so I might avoid that one. So overall from this game, not too many picks. I always mention that whenever I play on Exchange22, I prefer playing selective games, taking selective players. I don't want to take players in a hurry and make a mess out of it. So that was that game. Now in this game, I feel like we have some good buys, because Nat Siver is not playing this game. She won't be available, which means that Sophie Eccleston can bat a number up. Her bowling also becomes more important, so might bowl at even more crucial scenarios than she already does. So I think she will be a very handy choice. Izzy Wong at rupees 21 means even 1 wicket and you're like almost at cost recovery. So if she's bowling first, Izzy Wong, very good choice. In fact, even bowling second, because her price is not that high and she can yield the willow, hit a 6 here and there, and that will be the job done for you. So maybe Izzy Wong in both scenarios is a decent choice for you to make. Then we come down to the Indian batters. Jemima at 31, I think, is pretty good at that price. Harmanpreet Kaur, if we know that she's the sixth bowler and is surely going to bowl, then I'd pick her up. But at 40, only for her batting would be a little bit expensive. And finally, from the Indian pace attack, Renuka Singh at 28, she is bowling very well. And in these conditions, she seems to be a handful. So in both scenarios, looks like a steal. Rajeshwari Gaikwad, if she's bowling second at 26, is okay, but not too inclined. And Meghna Singh at 20 means even 1 wicket and she recovers cost. But we saw that in the Commonwealth Games, she was only bowling 2 odd overs, so it's slightly uncertain. So it's very important for you to see once the lineups come out, how many bowlers does the team have, because if they are going to bowl like full 4 overs, then they're worth the price, else they are not. So yes, that is my setup for the Exchange22 games today. You can download the link. You can rather download the app from the link in the description, and apart from that, you can join us on the Telegram channel. The link is again in the description, @FantasyCrickPro, and you'll get all the final teams and updates there. All the good luck to you, and do smash the like button before you leave this video. Thank you for tuning in.